As we mark the official start of hurricane season last Friday, some people in our area are feeling the effects of a storm 2 seasons ago.
We're talking about Princeville. It was one of the hardest hit areas from Hurricane Matthew. Today, people there are feeling one step closer to relief. 9 on your side's Brandon Truitt is in Edgecombe County with the report.
It's been more than a year and a half since Hurricane Matthew came through our area, and for many of the towns along the Tar River, the effects were devastating from the storm. But news of possible progress and increased funding has some here in Princeville hoping for the best.
For right now, we have maybe half of the people that have come back.
Walking through parts of Princeville,
we know the history and the struggle here.
It's hard to ignore all the town has been through.
But I have a lot of hope.
Milton Bullock is one of the town's commissioners. Born and raised in Princeville, he says this place is home.
Between June and October, we have to sleep light and be on our own pins and needles.
Flooding, it's a sensitive word in this town. They're still recovering from Hurricane Matthew, making landfall in October of 2016. In March of this year, Congress passed $360 million in additional funding for hurricane relief, half for storm damage reduction and the other for flood control.
The drainage system here has been very, very poor.
On Monday, Bullock was informed of a letter sent from Governor Roy Cooper to the Army Corps of Engineers. The letter lays out the request for a significant portion of that additional funding to be used in Princeville, specifically for the levee.
I'd like to look at it as nothing but a blessing in disguise.
Even more, Cooper lays out the state's desire to match whatever funds the federal government can hand down. Part of the letter reading, quote, "We have a responsibility to protect these residents, the town, and its rich history from future flooding."
The levee is 70% of the problem.
Now, the fate of this relief is in the hands of the federal government, while people in Princeville continue to pray for change.
So it's been traumatic. It's been very stressful to know that some things can be done, but if the policymakers don't have the will, it never will be done.
Bullock continues to reiterate how long of a process this has been for the people here, but he hopes this letter to the Army Corps of Engineers gets some money right here to people in Princeville. In Edgecombe County, Brandon Truitt, 9 on your side.